Hey everyone, today we are playing some Diablo 1. We are going to try to kill Diablo himself. I've been messing around playing with this a little bit. Blizzard recently added Diablo 1 to the launcher. You used to have to go to GOG and download this. So definitely a fun game. The origins of so many games that I love, spawn from Diablo 1. I played this a little bit when I was younger. I definitely think it was like scary to me, which is kind of funny now to look at these graphics, but still not that bad. I think the worst part about this game is the movement speed. I just wish... I know the Hellfire expansion makes that a little bit better, but I haven't tried that yet. So this is the original Diablo 1. We're playing the Sorcerer. I've got my Hydras, which is called Guardian in this game. And we are on level 16, which is the level for Diablo. We just have to hit a couple of levers in order to spawn him. It kind of is the inspiration, I'm sure, for the seals to spawn Diablo in Diablo 2. There's these like crazy knights and mages, and it's interesting because a lot of these units, enemies, which makes sense, were either copied or reused in so many games. So it's cool to kind of see where they came from. I feel like the death animation of these knights is crazy good for a game that came out in 1996. Definitely have a lot of full mana potions. My gear is mostly unique items that I've found from doing quests. I don't really have anything that I think is like crazy good. I've been spending most of my money to buy, like, in this game you could buy elixirs of the stat, like elixir of dexterity, and it raised your dexterity by 1, which was kind of crazy. Just 5,000 gold. So you can definitely like grind to make your character like really good if you want to. So here's the first lever we gotta hit. I've actually already done some of the opening. You have to like hit more levers to open this section of levers, and then more levers to open the next section of levers. I figured that was kind of redundant. We could just do the one. Gotta pick up everything you find. Scroll of healing, pretty good. Yeah, this game, it's in like 600 by 800, so sorry for the black bars on the side, but this was, I figured the best that I could do to make it watchable and still see everything. So we've got our full Rejuve potions, we've got our full mana potions. Save it as many times as possible. And Diablo is right in this next section here. Just checking what spells we have. The spell list for Sorcerer is pretty cool, but the way you gain spells is slightly frustrating because you have to find books, and then the books teach the spells. You can also buy books from Adria the Witch, but what she has is random, and sometimes she doesn't even sell books. There's no like skill tree, which is interesting. It's just very different. And I think they've learned a lot of lessons along the way, what works and what doesn't work. So Diablo, here he is. He casts this Inferno spell, which is just huge fire damage right on top of the character. Now I have max fire resistance, and it's just absolutely destroying me. Just blowing through my full Rejuve potions. Ugh. So yeah, there was a lot of this. I died to Diablo. I died to Diablo a lot. And all of his minions, sometimes worse than others. Thankfully I saved the game right before, so we don't have to redo any of that other stuff, which is great. Sometimes playing a single player game is really nice. So on this attempt, what I changed is instead of using Guardian, I used Firewall to kill all these knights. It kind of destroys them. I think I have a lot of levels of Firewall.
Not enough mana.
The game definitely has some glitches, which makes sense, but for whatever reason, like, you can only spawn so many Hydras and so many Flame Walls, so like, even if you keep casting Flame Wall, if you have like 5 out, you can't summon more, and there's nothing that tells you can't do that. It just doesn't work. I know that, like, you know, D3 and D4 and whatever, they all have limits on that kind of stuff too, but there was just no tooltip information back in the first iteration of this game, so here we go, another attempt. getting absolutely destroyed again. And I think what I learned here is I tried Chain Lightning, which is very powerful but drains a ton of mana. Since I was using full rejuvies anyway, it didn't really matter. There we go. Killed Diablo. Look at that crazy blood animation just out of his chest. It's wild. And the best part, after you kill him, you get a classic Blizzard cutscene. Even in 1996, Blizzard knew what they were doing when it came to cutscenes. So you've got Diablo with his Hellfire Stone. Just very cavalierly pulling it out of his head. And the kind of crazy part is this, where he like shrinks down and is the little boy that Octad had captured and shoved the Soul Stone in his head. Pretty gruesome. Which is, you know, this spawns the story of Diablo 2 directly, because what we're going to do is shove it in our head. I don't really know what gave me the urge to do this. But now we can become the Dark Wanderer of Diablo 2. That's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I might be making some more Diablo 1 content, so look out for that.